Welcome back to the channel. So today we're solving the XOR queries of a subarray. So we're given an array of just decimals, and then we're given the queries from, these are a bunch of left and right, means that we want the query to start from this left and then XOR all the way up to this right index, and then we want to output a result array of the XOR result that similar length with the queries. So let's say we have a array 1, 3, 4, 8, and then first we want the queries the XOR of index 0 to 1. So this is basically saying that we want the result of 1 XOR 3. So you can see here 1 XOR 3 will be equals to 2. So before we start, we can just simply just quickly go through what XOR means. XOR is exclusive OR. So you know that in OR, either one is true, will be true, right? So if you have a 0, 1, it will be 1. Or you have a 1, 0, it will be 1 as well. And you have two true, which is 1 and 1, will also output as 1. But for exclusive OR, you can treat it as you see something, if they are different, and then it will be 1. If they are the same, it will be 0. So you can only have one thing to be true. So 1, 0 will be 1, 0, 1 will be 1, but 1, 1, and 0, 0 will be 0. We'll output it 0. So for the second one, 1, 2 is just basically 1 XOR 3 and 4. 0, 3 is you want to XOR 1, 3, and 4. And 8, because it is number 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. And the last one is just itself, so it's 3 itself. Alright, so let's just, do I need this? Alright, let me copy this. And let's look at some property of XOR. Commutative and associative. Yes, just forgot the term for a while. So this means that when you have A XOR B XOR C, you can treat it as A XOR B and then XOR C is also equals to A XOR B XOR C. So this is kind of like, I treat this as like a sum. So you can see like A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C can be equals to A plus B and then plus C. You can also treat as B plus C first and then A plus it. So from here, we can see that we can use a prefix sum for this question, right? So basically when you have right here, all right. So we can do a prefix sum, and then we can initialize a prefix array to be a size n plus 1. Because we want some placeholder in the front, right? So 0, and then we can do 1 XOR 0. This will just be 1. And then when we do 3 XOR 1, so 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1, and 1 is 0, 0, 0, 1. So when we do an XOR, this will be 0, this will be 1, and then this will be 2. And then we can use 2 to XOR 4. So when we get to XOR 4, 4 should be this, right? So you get 0, 1, 1, 0. This is 6. And this is 2 XOR 4. And then we can use 6 to XOR 8, and then you get 14. So after we get this prefix sum, we get this array of prefix sum, and then we can do something fancy, right? So when we say we want this index from 0 to 1, it's basically taking the index 0 and 1, and then we XOR them. But this is incorrect when we see 0 and 1. We actually want to take this the left one, and then we tag right plus 1. So we're actually taking 0 and 2, and then we XOR them. So we get 2 in here, and then the next one is 1 and 2, so we're taking 1 and 6. So we're taking 1 and 6. Then we get 7. So we get 7 in here. And then 0 and 3, we're taking 0, 1, 2, 3, plus 1. So here, so we take 14. And then the last one, 3 and 3 is out, right? So this will be just the previous one plus the next one. And then you get, after you XOR, you just get back 8 itself. So you get 8. All right, let's just go straight to code this out. So we just need to build a prefix first. So we can set a prefix array equals to 0 times the length of array plus 1. And then we can go ahead for I in range of the array. Then we can set prefix I plus 1. Because this I actually starts at 0, but we want that to be 1, right? We want the prefix 0 will be equals to 0, so we want to start doing it at 1. So it will be equals to prefix I XOR array I. So for the first one, this will be 0 XOR 1. Right. And then we initialize the result. So for left and right in queries, this syntax means for left and right. So whenever we go into the queries, and then we take one of this from the array, and then we just take one left and one right. Then we can say result append the prefix of right plus 1 XOR prefix left. And then we just need to return the result. Ta-da! Right, let's submit. Okay, so let's analyze the runtime. Let's analyze the runtime. So for this part, we actually run it for n times, which is the length of the array. So this will be O of n runtime. And then from here, we're running the runtime of Q, right? We're running queries time. So we can see here the array's length and queries length could be in between this large number. So I would say this is like O of Q. So you can either say this is O of n plus Q, or if they're equal, you can say this is O of 2n, eventually that drop out. And you can argue this is just the max of n and q, and then O of that max of n and q, n or q, right? So it's either way, you can just say O of n plus q, or O of n, or O of q, depending on which one is larger. All right, I hope today's video is helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.